Hey, welcome. This is the SCHS Works podcast, season 1, episode 10. Man, we have a full house in here today. It is absolutely packed. I'll get to our guest here in a minute, but first we want to do a quick shout out to Sydney Donahue. Sydney is number 22 in the state for archery. She shot a 282. She will be heading to states. Ridiculously proud of her. Way to go, Sydney. One of these days I'll put an app on my head and I'll let you try to shoot it off. All right? Ultimate trust there. So, all right, let's get into this. Let's start with the age before the beauty. I know I know Justin's sitting here saying like, oh, come on, I'm handsome, let's go. But we have Miss Sussman and Mr. Wowk. Hey guys, welcome.
How's it going? Thanks for. Did you say this is the 10th episode?
I believe so.
I got to catch up because I'm 9 episodes behind.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to get on that. But thanks for having me.
You know what the problem is? The problem is you are constantly on the run.
Yes.
Going to festivals.
Tell the world that.
Going to festivals, you know, all these different things. And I did say to some students at one point in time, like, you guys probably think he takes a lot of days off. Little secret, Mr. Wowk. I do check teacher attendance. And I did
Let's go.
I did it earlier this week.
Okay.
And it looks awful for you. However, when you actually look at the details, I think you've only actually missed one day this year.
And 0 last year.
Right. But so there's this perception out there,
Yes.
Mr. Wowk doesn't work. No, he works.
No, let the
Ridiculously
world know.
hard.
I have more than an entire year saved up of sick and personal time.
Yeah.
More than a year.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
if you don't see me next year,
Yeah, you can't do that to
you'll
us.
see me in 2025
Yeah,
or 6.
you can't do that to us.
Okay.
But no, you honestly are constantly out of the building with our students, and I love it because it's getting them an experience.
Thanks for letting me go to these things and the kids. I
Yeah.
appreciate the support.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Sussman, talk about being out of the building. You were out of the building last Friday.
Yes.
And that's kind of why we're here today, to talk about this. But we also have 3 students. We've got Alyssa Smith. Alyssa, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm awesome. I know I gave you a ton of heads up about this podcast. Approximately how much time did I give you to prepare for this?
Like, a minute.
Yeah. And
Yep, we'll walk here.
Tabitha, welcome. I like to say you were voluntold that you're going to be on this podcast. But honestly, when I said, like, hey, guys, come on, let's go do this, you're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll jump into there. And Justin Sheldon. Justin, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Hey, absolutely. You know, first period health. We're getting you out of first period health, so we'll make up for it. Maybe at the end we'll do a couple quick facts about health. So, all right, guys, you are all here because last Friday you went out to Slanted Art Co-op. What the heck is a Slanted Art Co-op? Like, if I've never heard of this, what is it? What is this place?
So it's a gallery in Montrose where they have a lot of local artists' work, and they actually all belong to this co-op, and they sell all of their work in there, and they've got several different floors of all different kinds of work.
Okay, so you guys went over last Friday. You spent the whole day there. Was it an enjoyable day out of school?
Yep.
Yeah.
You say so? All right. So there were 2 sides. There's the music side, and then there was the art side. So let's talk about the music side first, because music comes first, right, Mr. Wowk?
Exactly. Above all else.
So, Alyssa, you do not have any artwork that's going to be over at the Slanted Art Co-op, but you're going to be there filling the walls with music, correct?
I am.
So what exactly are you doing?
So, me and Alex Hall, we're going to play a flute clarinet duet, like just a couple of pieces of music, and we're going to, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to be behind a curtain, just filling all the, like, background noise, basically.
Okay.
But it'll be fun.
Okay. So they're not like shoving you in the basement like, oh yeah, you're performing but no one sees you. Like you're going to be there adding ambiance?
I don't think you're going to be behind a
No, it's
curtain.
the basement's awesome.
I don't know where you got that.
Well, they kind of mentioned that at one
Yeah.
point, but I think you won't be. I think the food will be back
Oh.
there. You'll be on the stage.
Wait, hold on. There's going to be food there?
Yes.
Oh, you
Ooh,
got me.
I didn't know.
You got me. So maybe we should back up a little bit. All right. So we're talking about this event. What's the actual date of the event? What's going on?
It's March 15th from 5 to 8. It's a reception, so we put up, it's all the Susquehanna County schools, their art students, and some of their music students are contributing like artwork and musical pieces, and we hung everything last week. So
Okay.
it'll be up for the week, and the actual reception where the artists can be there and is this Friday, 5 to 8.
Okay, so March 15th, 5 to 8. That's 158 Church Street in Montrose. Two of our students here will be providing some music. How did you guys come up with the selection of the music you're going to play? Was it like Mr. Wowk just told us we're going to do this, or were you guys just throwing some ideas together and you're like, you know what, I think this would fit?
We found this website. Well, Wowk found this website, and then I just basically was like, this one sounds good, this one sounds good, and then we just threw them together.
And when you say you just throw them together, how's that process look? Like, is it a couple hours of struggle as you guys try to put together, or are you guys at the point where it just kind of flows?
I think like some of the pieces are easy enough that it, like, when we put it together it just flows, but it did take a little bit of hard work to get it to flow.
Yeah, there must be an added complexity when it's just not you. Like if it's a solo, yeah, it's 100% on you, but it's just you. You don't have to worry about that other piece coming in. So there must be that complexity. But you said Alex Hall is the other student doing that. You guys work pretty well together?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no hesitation there. None. Yeah.
Yep, they're going to be big leaders next year in all facets of the music department. Alyssa's actually in pretty much every program there is here. She's in band, chorus, drama, so she is a very valuable asset to our music program.
See, and that's awesome, and that's small schools. That's what we need.
As is Alex, by the way. Alex, I could say the same thing.
Yeah, small school problem. We need our students to do pretty much everything, so we love it. All right, let's get to the art side. So the main purpose of this reception is to showcase some artwork. All right. So you guys said you went over on Friday, last Friday, to kind of set up for it. What did that look like? What did you guys actually have to do? Justin, Tabby, I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
We had to make hangers out of tools that they provided us, and then we took artwork from the other people's schools and ours, and we hung it up on the walls. And then we interacted with the other people from the other schools.
Okay. So it's more.
There was a lot of other people at the place. There was a lot of other schools and stuff. And we kind of just had to move all the different paintings around to try and make everything fit.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of them, and it was getting a little bit hard at the end, trying to find where some stuff would fit or not.
So there's going to be plenty to see. That's what you're telling me. A lot of artwork.
Yeah.
What was it like to interact with the other artists from that you might not know, but they're from the local schools? Was that intimidating? Was that just weird? Was it enjoyable?
It was awkward at first, and then I kind of just slowly started to talk to this one specific girl from another school, and that was it. And
Gotcha.
she would just tell the other people.
All right. Now, take no offense to this, but is that just because that's how artsy people are, or is it just the dynamic of the day?
It might be just a lot of artists, honestly. I think everyone else at the place was acting the same way.
Gotcha. It's kind of weird. All of a sudden, all these people you don't know are shoved into one room. They say work together. So let's not talk about your artwork yet, but let's talk about the other artwork that was there. Were you guys impressed? Was it pretty much what you expected you'd see? What do you guys think?
Yeah, there was a lot. One picture stood out to me. It was of Daft Punk.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Okay.
Very
It's
detailed.
of two head. I forgot what they're called, but it's for when people race in motorcycles. They're
A helmet.
yeah, they're helmets.
Yeah, there we go. It's early in the morning. It's okay.
But it looked really cool, and there was a very pretty dress that someone made.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know if they made it,
but
but
Yeah,
they
they
put
did.
stuff on. Oh, they made it? Okay, yeah. It was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Out of music paper, I think it was.
I have a picture.
Okay.
Can I show you it?
Yeah, show me later. Absolutely.
Okay.
If I was techy enough, I'd throw the picture on so everyone on the podcast could see it. But yeah, I'm just not. So, Justin, what do you actually have in the show? Do you have a piece of artwork that's going to be in there?
Yeah, it's a painting of a waterfall that I went to with Liam.
So,
I took a picture of it and painted it.
so you and Liam went to a waterfall,
Mm-hmm.
took a picture of it. Is this a local waterfall?
Yeah, it's in Strucka. It's called
Oh.
Bucks Falls.
Bucks Falls. I've got some stories about Bucks Falls. Mr. Soden grew up a sheer probably 3 miles from there. And I would ride my four-wheeler, a 1995 Suzuki 250, down there. I don't know if it was totally legal for me to be down there, but you would actually you could swim in the bottom of it because there's a big cutout. So I know Bucks Falls quite well. What did you draw it? Did you paint it? What was the medium?
It was watercolor.
Okay. All right, that's impressive, and I actually believe I posted on our Facebook a picture of that, and it's very impressive.
Thank you.
Very impressive. I like how some individuals in the school have like these hidden talents, and my goal is to get some of you to be a little bit more obnoxious that you do have these talents, and I don't mean obnoxious, but I just mean like, proud, confident, because some of the work you guys do is just incredible. Tabby, what do you have, in the show?
It was my water one as well, and it's like, when like girls have like their hair and they like fling it back with like all the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was of.
Okay, so that's always been a dream of mine to be able to fling my hair back and have. You think I could do it?
Yeah.
I think those days
That's
are
some
beyond me. But no, but your artwork, you had this girl like she was wading in a pool of water, correct? And when again, that picture is on our Facebook page too. For listeners, go out there, take a look at it. But really, the detail in it was impressive. And for me, the untrained eye, what I took away from it was, it's a still photo, right? Not a photo, but a still picture. But you could actually still feel like the movement, or you could see the movement. And I don't know how you do that, but it's incredible. It really is. So, Miss Sussman, like, we have these conversations all the time where I'm like, hey, this artwork's incredible. Obviously, you're like, oh yeah, this, and that. You talk all technical, and I'm just here like, I don't know what that means. But what would you say about the artwork in general that you saw over there
I was
last Friday?
really, really impressed, actually. There was a lot of work that was like, they had like various sizes, some really, really big pieces. They had a lot of sculptural pieces too, which we haven't quite gotten to yet over here. It was good. A lot of it. They are jurying it too, so judging it.
Okay, there's that technical piece of getting
gonna be a
jurying it. I mean,
Yes.
We're putting in jail. I mean, come on. So it will be judged now. Will it be judged before Friday?
No, I actually am not totally sure about that. I thought they were doing it Friday, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah. So we have sent students to the Slant Art Co-op before, but obviously this is your first year in the high school, so this is your first time taking part in an event like this. And I heard a rumor that you guys stopped for lunch before coming home. Is that true?
Could be.
Could be. Oh, you're wondering if that was allowed or not. You're like, we don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
Depends if it's good or bad.
My next question is, who paid for that?
Was it me?
Do we know who paid
I
for
don't
that
think
lunch?
they know.
Yeah, we don't know if they
So
know.
They're
secrets
kids.
out.
They're kids. It got taken
It
care
got
of.
taken care
Who
of.
cares?
Secrets out. Mr. Wowk and Miss Sussman bought lunch for the students that went on this trip. So just a shout out to them. They're awesome people. And I'm not saying it because they're just in front of me, but I do talk about them behind their backs and say the same thing.
We should give a shout out to the place we went because it was excellent. What was that called?
Amados.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Burgers.
The fries were
Outstanding.
so good.
Awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely cool. So hey guys, is there anything else that we should know about Slant Art Gallery? Your experience? Is it something you would do again next year?
Oh yeah.
There's hot chocolate there.
The important stuff, the food. So Alyssa, you 100% would do it again.
Yeah.
Justin, what do you think?
I would do it again.
Tabby? Even if they don't have hot chocolate?
I don't know.
One message they really tried to push there was, you don't have to go into art as a vocation to continue to be an artist, And I think that's really what that gallery's full of.
Yes.
Is people that
Like
have just
folk
done art
artists.
for their entire life, and you guys could keep doing that, whether you go into some other field.
Yeah,
You know?
that's a very good point. Really good point. I'm going to throw out there one of my little pet peeves. Like, why are we going to Montrose for this? Why aren't we doing this down at Erie and Maine, Susquehanna?
Right.
Why aren't we bringing, why aren't we bringing the county to us? So that's something that we're going to work on here over the next year or so. But it wouldn't be right for us to end this podcast without talking about an old event that is trying to be resurrected, and that is Mocha Moose. Students, Justin, Tabby, Alyssa, did you guys ever get to experience a Mocha Moose before?
I've never heard of it before.
See, it's been gone for quite a while, and Mr. Ord's sitting back here, and I don't know if I remember the last Mocha Moose that we ran, and he's shaking his head that he's not sure either, but it's been a while. Mr. Wowk, what the heck's the Mocha Moose?
It's a talent show, and it's going to include mostly high school, but some elementary. There's going to be it's funny because kids have been asking me, and it's very free form. Music, there could be singing, instrumental playing, there could be comedy, storytelling, there could be magic, dance. I've been to a few of these. I've never run one because I was always in the elementary. Yeah, gymnastics.
Even gymnastics. Look at that.
So it depends who comes out. Whoever comes out and is willing to share their talent, that's what it will be.
All right, so we have auditions March 27th, 3:30 to 6 o'clock here in the high school. So really, that's going to make or break the show. We need our student body to step up. And, I was calling some people out. Tim Sinise, I'm calling you out. I want to see something on that piano. Zach Norton, I'm calling you out. Got to get something with the guitar. I mean, obviously, guys, we can't leave out Elias. Elias, come on. Come play something, blow our minds with your skill. But I would also love to see some people use their pipes. Let's do some singing.
Yep.
And can we maybe merge a wild card here, like a Tyler Rockwell on acoustic guitar with a singer? Because I don't know if he would necessarily sing. I've never heard him, although according to his mom, he sings in the shower. I mean, let's pull some people out of the woodwork here and get something going. So guys, I need your help with this. All right, start pressuring your peers. This is positive peer pressure. All right, so start pressuring them. Mocha Moose. If all goes well and we have the talent, the performance will be April 19th, 5 to 9, and we've actually crossed that calendar day off for all sports. There's actually an event, I believe it was track, said, hey, we want to go to this invitational on the 19th, and Mrs. Lloyd was directed to tell them no, because we want this to be the event on that day for the Susquehanna community. But it's more than just students, right? Parents, family members, they'd be allowed to come to this on April 19th as well, and it'll be a day where we can kind of perform. Mr. Ord, you're involved in it as well.
Yeah.
And how are you involved?
Well, I've got to hook up all the equipment so we can hear them.
Yeah, absolutely, and potentially the archery team will be doing some of the concessions to make some money. Those details haven't been ironed out yet, but hey, Mocha Moose, stop by, get some coffee, watch some talent. Kids, we need your talent, so come on out. I'm sure we could poll the teachers and figure out who the class clowns are, and we could have them do a routine.
Yes.
All right? All right. Hey, guys, thanks for spending period one with us today. We didn't get to that health trivia, so you're going to have to go and do your makeup work for health. My apologies. But really, I love what's happening in the arts. Music first, art second. And really, I appreciate you guys coming down. All right? Awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, we'll see you later, Susquehanna. Remember, work is the cure.